TV will bring to you the major happenings in the world of agriculture. If it is the first time coming across the Unity Light Agri Services TV, I kindly ask you to just like share and subscribe to all my social media platforms. So in today's episode, I'll be bringing to you the farm management 101, which is very important to all farmers or investors or technocrats that are involved in the farm management or in the farm industry sector. Because you know that as an entrepreneur who is investing your money into the agriculture sector, you need to understand how the farm management works. But if you don't understand how the farm management works, it gives you headache in terms of managing your resources that you have invested in the agriculture. And at the end, you see that your resources invested will go into waste because you never carry on the proper management aspect of the farming. Because farming is a big business, nobody should lie to you. Farming is a business. Once you properly manage the business, you manage it as a business. Farming industries, your commercial industries, like or the cement factory, like the biscuit factory. These are all factories that is also doing business. Even the gas industry, the gasoline or the petroleum industry. These are all industries that is involving in the production of agriculture. But if you are going to invest into agriculture, the first thing you need to understand always is what am I doing this agriculture for? What result do I want to get? And after the result, do I need to make profit? If you as entrepreneurs, as investors or lover of agriculture who wants to put your investment into this sector, you have to understand these things that I'm going to tell you today. So in today, I'll be sharing with you three basics farm management strategies that you need to use for your farm to succeed. One of the aspects of farm management is that of the one we call planning. So as a farmer, as an entrepreneur that you are going to farming, one of the key things you have to do is that the first thing you have to do is that you need to care on planning. Planning is a key, is a major role. It plays a very significant role in the development of farm. Because for farm to succeed, you have to get a plan. Everything you do, you have to get a plan. Plan have to do with the mission, the visions, the objectives of the farm. Because if you are going to farming, you have to get a clear vision. How do you want your farm to look like? What are you expecting to earn at the end of this or investment within the farm? Your mission, objective. What am I doing this farm for? What result do I need to grab? What result do I need after I have invested this money? So as a farmer, you always need to get these things on your mind because it's obvious that yes, I want to farm today, but what am I going to do within the agriculture? Because if you properly plan, if you properly plan your farming activity, if you properly put every necessary thing to place, your manager, your co-worker, who are those that will be working on your farm? Eh? Like you are planning. Some of the major things you need to take into consideration, you have to understand how much dollar will it cost you to establish a farm you're going to set up. How many workers do you need on that farm? How many acres of land are you going to operate on? Which equipment do you need to operate with? What are some of the modern equipment? Or do you need professional or technocrats within your farming? Or you just need a manual labor or unskilled labor within your farm? These are things you need to do in your planning aspect. You look at the planning aspect. If you start to draft down or this portion of this planning, it gave you a vibrant understanding. It gave you a clear roadmap that you can go with your farming. The next one, after you have done the planning, the next one has to do with execution of plan. You have planned all the thing all done. You plan that just you want to get 5 farmers on the farm for this period, from this period to this period, or you want to get or 3 professionals guys who understand the basic business aspect, the crop management and the animal management and all of these things. So you come now, you start to execute. After you have done this, you start to put the plan into action. It's required to be action driven. Just because if you are a farmer who are action driven, you have already get your plan. It's already like a roadmap that is leading you. So when you start to execute, when you start to carry on the action, it gives you that clear picture. So these are some of the things because execution. Because most people at times they plan that yes, I want to go and invest into agriculture, right? But the execution of the plan is very tough. So thank you guys. Thank you for listening to us. We'll continue next on our next episode. Thank you for following us. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys.